2000 EST. OCOEE. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Hey. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I want my dog. Ay, birds of a feather, we gon' fly together. Ay, we gon' rock forever like it's heavy metal. I ain't Christopher Columbus, I would never settle. I ain't Lewis, I ain't Clark, I would never settle. God told me I'm Olympic, for real. Ay, seek the kingdom while you simping, for real. Why you talking, you should listen, for real. All this jaywalking got me limping, for real. Hey, jaywalking, hey, Jesus walking, hey, Jesus talking. Yo, big faith, yeah, I need a whole lot of that way, where I'm about to go like amigo. Can't see the vision, then you can't be me amigos. I call up my girl and then we pull up to the Rego. That's the only time we pay to see you acting way different. Way different. Same book, but the page different. The page different. Is it cliche to say I'm lane switching?
Well, I'm lane switching.
Let me put my turner signal on.
What's poppin', chat?
They still can't see me
you see me coming.
Only two things that I need is peace. I need love.
How we doing?
I need everything that's coming
Where my
from
dogs
above.
at?
I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from up. They like, hi, he, who, he, what is this? Hey, my studio is
Let's do it.
I sit. Hey,
welcome in, welcome in.
Microphone and now you hear that click.
How y'all feeling?
It's a hit. Hey, way it hit them like, whoa, man.
Whoa.
Hey, make them do the uh-oh.
All right,
man.
I think we're good.
Hey, how you just came up
Yeah.
with, whoa, man. Flow electric, this is not a slow dance.
Yeah, how y'all feeling, man?
Dance.
Good to see you guys. Where's my boy Z Gamer? Where is he? Where is he? There he is. The gamer in the house. What's poppin'? What up, Rafi in the building? Mod Squad's here. Let's go. Let's go. What's poppin', everyone? W's in the chat. Happy Friday.
So I scanned it. Hey, we saving souls on the campus. Hey, but this ain't no religion. We ain't following your antics. Hey, thank you, Lord. I should like a praying mantis.
Okay.
Enemy just trying to see me sink.
Let's do it.
Titanic. Never out,
welcome in, welcome in. Good to see y'all. Game time. DT Gamer in the house. What's poppin'? Mr. Scott Blackwood in the building. Arrow Sassy is here. Let's go. What up, Extreme T?
I need everything that's coming from above.
I got it already. I don't need it. I got it.
I need love.
I got love.
I need everything that's coming from above.
Yeah, what's poppin'? Welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see you guys. Happy Friday. Let's get to it, eh? What do you say? Game time, baby. What up, Energy? What's good? What's good? Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Bands counted up in the building. The captain is here. What up, Louis G? What's good? What's good? Clubhouse got motion. What up, Q? What's goody? What's goody? How you feeling? A Millie Trades in the house. What up, SK? Mr. 50K? 50. Oh, man. You better go bump that whole 50 Cent album today, man. Ken Hard in the building. What up, Nate G? What's up, Muggs? Trado Voss in the house. What's poppin', brother? What's poppin'? What up, Dominic? Good to see you guys. We got motion. Damn, we got motion. It's a beautiful thing in life to have motion, eh? And you guys got it. You guys got it, man. Sheesh. Sim Z in the building. Yes. What's poppin'? What's goody? All right, I think we're good to go, right? What up, Serge? What up, Tatiana? OGH in the building. There he is. There he is. Ben Bennett in the house. Dang, okay. Okay, where's YouTube? I just see the mods blowing up YouTube. What up, Kelvin? Tim Trades in the house. Good morning, George. How we feeling? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah. I'll tell you, man, if the Clubhouse got motion, it looks like YouTube got a little slow motion going on. Slow motion. Oh, yeah. What up, DeMarco? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. All right, let's run it, man. I'm looking for gold buys here pretty soon. So let's get up into this analysis here. Let me pray real quick, and then we'll begin here, okay? Let's do it. Let me lower that music just a smidge. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Father God, we thank you for this gathering, Lord. We thank you for your presence that dwells amongst us, Lord. We thank you for all that you're doing. Everything that you put in motion stays in motion, Lord. We thank you that what doors you open, no man can shut, Lord. So we thank you for the doors that are opening. We thank you for the doors that are closing, Lord. We thank you for all that you're teaching. Father, I thank you for using me to just lead this group. I thank you for calling me earlier in life to go get mentorship, to go take mentorship, and then eventually, without me even knowing, I'd bring it back to this group here. So Lord, I pray that you would bless the words, you would bless the message. We thank you for keeping it fresh. We thank you for keeping it pure, and we just ask for your blessing over this session in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. Let's go. Little did I know, many years ago, as a young whippersnapper, I was climbing the mountains of mentorship to figure out a way to change my life. I just wanted a better life. That's all it really was. And, decided to go seek out mentorship and find mentorship. And little did I know I'd be bringing it back to you guys. Little did I know. Amen. So God is good. Even when you don't see the plan unfolding, the plan is at hand, my friends. So you got to trust, you got to have faith, and you got to walk in that faith. Stand on those promises, and you watch how the Lord works in your life. So Friday here, last day of the week. A little upsetting, not gonna lie. The weekend's coming, so I can't wait for Monday again. But we're gonna have fun here in this lovely Friday. We'll be present here, and then we'll have a great time here. So again, it is Friday. It is the 10th day of October, and it's another day here, another day, another opportunity for us to be patient and disciplined and just act like savages, like animals, like 8-figure traders. Be so composed they don't know what the heck is going on with you, right? So that's what we're going to do here today, as we do every day. And we'll go over the news real quick. I don't think we have too much going on with all the government shutdowns. So just, I don't know. I don't even think this is going to happen, but maybe it will. 10 a.m. red folder news. We'll see. We'll see if we get something, but nothing like that. We've basically had a week of no news, and it is what it is, right? So let's move over into the technicals, because that's really all we care for anyway. And let's take a look at what we got going on here. So we have a you guys ready? Fresh top-down analysis. How's my music? Talk to me. If you guys can, give the stream a like here real quick, sub to the channel, and let me know, someone in the Zoom chat, how the music sounds. Let me know. A little lower? Let me lower it a little bit. Okay, cool. That should be good. And yeah. That should be good. Okay, cool. Let's run into it here. So we have a this is gold. This is the daily time frame, and we have something like some random red rectangular looking thing here. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. I haven't seen that in a very long time here, it seems like, on gold. But anyway, we do get a bearish closure. We do form resistance on gold finally, right? About time. And price right now is really just trying to move bearish, right? It's created a top wick. It already made that low during Asian session, came back up, really hasn't been able to do much. So I think this candle is a little confused right now, and as we move into NY open, maybe we can get some volume to start pointing this candle in the right direction. But all in all, it's been a very long time, and I think I could finally say on today's candle, I'm bearish. Yeah, I'm bearish. So bearish on the daily, but let's go see what the 4-hour looks like before we get too bearish here, right? So the 4-hour is bullish, and I'm going to let this 4-hour time frame guide my session here today. Therefore, I'm back to bullish on gold, right? So I understand why sells would work out. I'll have that planned in the back of my mind. We're going to plan sells for the simple reason that our daily candle is making a top wick right now, and then could potentially move back down and break the lows. But I am going to look more into this 4-hour candle because that's the one I'll be trading here, right? So previous 4-hour candles did create support here. We got some rejection off of that previous support. We've closed very strong, engulfing bullish candle here. And right now we've got a high, we've got a low, and we're going to go identify what that high and that low looks like on the lower time frame, so we could find a nice clean range or opportunity here to potentially participate with that 4-hour candle. So it looks like this is the 1 hour. So we've been moving down for the last 2 hours, possibly trying to create a support, right? Because the 3 hours before that, we just juiced all the way up and we filled this entire range here, right? And now it looks like we're trying to pull back, right? So we moved up, we're trying to pull back so we can continue possibly moving bullish off that 4-hour candle. Now we do have some rejections up here, right? So we gotta I am definitely open for the sells here as well based off of that daily candle. So one thing I did want to see was probably price close above here, but we closed below. So let's go take a look at what that looks like here on the lower time frame, like 30-minute. Let's take a look at the 15. There it is. So we got a support here, right? So we got a support at 97, and I think if we can come down towards 97, create a strong support there, it would be just a little bit better, right? You obviously have buyers that are in right now. If we can wipe those buyers out here with a nice strong bearish closure, right, and that'll grab the liquidity from the top side, stop the liquidity out, and then you're obviously gonna have sellers now getting in here, and at that point, maybe, you know, in a perfect scenario, we could break the lows, close bullish, and then that's where we go long, right, somewhere around there. But we could also do that right here now that we do have support. So we'll see. 30 minutes still open, 15 minutes still open. We broke the highs. Yeah, if we're gonna take some buys, I'd probably rather take them from 97, and that way we can just move all the way up in this range right here. If we take them now, we've got consolidation to the left and all that stuff. So let's just see how the 15-minute candle closes. You're still bearish on the 1 hour, so even if we miss the move back through the range and you just get a 9 a.m. closure like that, I'll be more than happy to take buys still at that point, as that 4 hours is getting ready to continue moving bullish here. So that's pretty much what I've got. The buys right now aren't bad, but we're too late to this party, right? We had to be in these buys probably somewhere down by 06 here, and you know, now we're moving up to fill the wick. So there's some choppy range here anyway. Just wait on a good clean support, and then we go from there. Cool. We got plenty of range today. It's Friday. We're in super profits on the week, and we'll wait for the best setup here. So that's pretty much what I got. 30-minute time frame probably looks the cleanest here, right? So if we wait on the 30-minute here in about 4 minutes, we could potentially get a closure above and then go, you know, long here. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, but that's pretty much it. Let's wait now, right? We're really just ranging. You know, at the end of the day, there's really not much opportunity hanging out right here where we are. So I think if we can get that closure above on a Friday, that's where we want to get involved, especially being that we're so green on the week, and you know, we just want to keep our profits here today, right? So above there is a 259 pip range. More than enough, gang, right? So I'd probably be looking to take some profits around 40.28 there, and then see if you know, the rest of it could run. But that's it. That's the show. That's the game. That's the plan, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Cool. Questions on Goldie? By the way, these range 2 sells will be perfect, being that our 4-hour candle is bullish, right? If we can get a closure now, right, below the range, that's where I'm going to be interested in taking sells. So I wouldn't be really interested in that sell or the sell off of the current candle. But if we do get a closure like this, now we got a range 2 sell. We got 4-hour, you know, moving bearish again, and a clean range to the left. That's where I want to take my sells today. Other than that, buys. Buying. 4-hour bias. Yeah, good job. I heard you guys took 1 or 2 trades in London. Yeah, 1 BE and 1 winner, or whatever. I'm not sure how everyone managed it, but yeah. And then same deal in pre-New York, right? 1 BE, 1 winner, or 1 loss, 1 winner in London, and then 1 BE, 1 winner in pre-New York. Yeah, price is trying, man. It's trying to go. Yeah, this 3:30 move though, this 4 a.m. candle is crazy. Yeah, so we'll see if we can get going here for New York session. Yeah, we got a lot of clean range to the top side if this 4-hour candle does want to go, and then if it wants to break its own low, that's going to be the second closure now, right? If like what I just drew out, and then that's our green light. That's our green light. So you notice how we have the 4-hour, candle completely surrounded right now, right? So if the 4-hour candle breaks its highs, we're looking for buys, right, on that closure. If the 4-hour, why is that one giving up? If the 4-hour breaks its low, then we're looking for sells, you know. And we also have range 2 sells here because we wouldn't have participated in that sell here off of either one of these closures, really, right? Because at the end of the day, they were all above this zone too. So now if you get another candle closing back below, that will break the 4-hour low, and that should set the tone with the volume coming in for New York session to bring that daily candle down. Yep. But if we break the highs and we get our closure, then we have an opportunity to go north here with this 4-hour candle straight into 440. Yep. Perfect plan. Beautiful Friday. Beautiful Friday. What's up, Eric P? How you feeling? Let me check my clubhouse chat. What do we got here? Oh, a little steak and eggs. I ain't that. A little avocado. Nice, man. Save me some. All right. The boys are here. What's good? Rafi in the building. DJ Scratchers. What's up, Q? What up, Ryan? What up, Phil? What's up, Eric? Big Rob in the building. Let's go, baby. Stretch it out, Rob. Stretch it out. All right, cool. We got a closure. We got a support here, too. So the question is, do you want to execute buys before the 4-hour candle breaks the high? I think I'm good. I think I'm good right now. I think totally chill until we get above this resistance here. Yeah. Yep. I think if I took that trade, you guys would probably think I was on drugs, right? Right? Most likely. George VDM in the building. What's poppin', brother? What's poppin'? Snap. Yeah, what a week, man. What a week. So we took a big loss on Monday and then just battled straight back. And, you know, it's been cool. It's been dope. We battled back, like, as a group, too. So, like, it's like we almost all fought together. You know, so cool. So cool. Zoltan. Yeah. We're the Zoltan group. We take losses and get them right back. Zoltan. True. All right. Rafi, how we feeling, brother? Good morning, G. I feel like I seen you just a couple hours ago.
Good morning, my brother. I know, right?
Asian to New York, baby.
Feeling good, man. I was up at 3 a.m. this morning.
Let's go.
I was like, wow, yeah. I was too excited.
Yeah, man. So it's one of those you know, things like those. I guess you can call it a job, right? Where, like, if you love what you do, you just truly never actually work a day in your life. So it's like, I'm up at 3 a.m. ready to go. I'm up at 5 a.m. ready to go. I'm like, right? Where's the session? So yeah. It's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah. Blessed, man. Feeling blessed to be able to do this and live the life, you know?
That's right. Let me get Rafi up here. Just give me one sec, chat.
How we doing, chat?
There he
Clubhouse, YouTube. How we feeling today? Happy blessings. Happy Friday.
Big Friday. Blessings to you and your family, everyone. I hope you guys have had a great week. I'm wishing you all the best going into the weekend and whatnot. Also, anybody got any good plans? Anybody got good plans this weekend? Yeah, you know, as much as we like this trading week and we love it, it's also nice to just truly, like, just be present, you know what I mean, at all times. So if it's the weekend, no need to look at charts, you know, no need to, you know, there's a time and a place where you really need to put your foot on the gas, but it's not all the time. You know, there's a lot of other things that come with life than just money and finances and trading, right, in our case. So it's nice to, you know, look around and smell the flowers sometimes too.
Yes, sir.
You got any plans, Rafi?
Man, the webinar, no, just I'm gonna work on some things that I've been working on this weekend. Just spend time doing that, you know, meditating on it.
Yep.
And yeah, that's it, man. Not a lot going on this weekend.
Like it.
How about you?
Webinar. What else? I think I'm doing some stuff tomorrow. All right, I think that's next weekend. Yeah, nah, I'm pretty chill. Pretty chill this weekend. Webinar tomorrow should be great. And yeah, probably just hanging with the fam. Yeah, probably just chilling. A little chill weekend.
Resting. Yep.
Just enjoying life, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Of course.
You know, I mentor a lot of people. I also get mentored myself, and my mentor said, Nick, you know, in pursuit of more, don't forget the beauty of what's already yours, brother. You know, so it's like sometimes like he just says things at the right time in the right way. And you know how you guys are too. Like when you come to me for mentorship, you go, oh, what should I do? Where should I go? Where should I go? Blah, 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 blah. We always want to go and get and go and go and get to this new. This. How about just chilling, right? Sometimes I mentor people to just chill. How about you just look around a little bit and smell the roses, enjoy your life, get off the charts, right? And you know what's funny? They come back the next week with one of the best weeks they've ever had. They go, Nick, when you told me, because they're like, this is my plan for the weekend, Nick. I'm going to watch 14 webinars, and then I'm going to do a whole back testing session, and then on top of that, I'm gonna buy the simulator. Yep, I'm gonna do the simulation session, and then from there, I'm gonna do my trade review, and then I'm gonna watch every single YouTube live stream you've ever done in your entire life, so I can make sure I understand the play. Like, dude, honestly, just chill. How about you do none of that this weekend, and you just hang out with your kids, or you take your girl on a date, or you just, I don't know, go drive around some nice neighborhoods. Just have fun. How about you take your mind completely off of trading, right? And sometimes that's the best little recipe, you know, you can have to come in strong that next week. The other guy, man, he watched the 1,400 webinars. By Monday, he's like, I missed a move, bro. I don't know how. I've been studying all weekend. I'm like, dude, you didn't sleep once this weekend. You fell asleep for the New York session. So sometimes you work, you know, you sometimes the work isn't efficient, if that makes sense. And it's good to just hang out and relax and take your mind off some of this stuff sometimes.
Yeah, it's about quality, not quantity.
Yeah.
If you watch a webinar and out of that hour you're solely focused for 45 minutes, you will get more than if you watch 20 webinars all day.
Scrolling on your phone in the background. How many of you guys ever watch you guys watch like a whole webinar? You dedicated a whole hour of your life to sit there, yet you literally scrolled on your phone the entire time and just kind of heard the webinar. But you thought you heard the webinar and just kind of scrolled on your phone, but really it was the complete opposite. Anyone ever do that? Man, I remember I did that once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, probably 400 times probably in my life. And I'm like, why? What was the point? I should have just sat here and looked at my phone, right? And then just dedicated some time to read or listen later. So, you know, really be where your feet are. You know, that was one thing my mentor told me early too, is like, be where your feet are, man. Like if you're reading, read. If you're on the live stream right now, be on the live stream. If you're scrolling through Kim Kardashian's Instagram right now, scroll through her Instagram, right? If you're playing World of Warcraft, get off the live stream, right? If you're on the live stream, get off of World of Warcraft, right? Pick one and be where your feet are so you could be efficient, effective, and the dominator. Yeah. You ain't going to be the dominator when you're sidetracked, right? When you're distracted. If I'm fully focused and you're half focused, who's going to dominate? You know what I mean? So, for whatever it's worth, no distractions. Just my 10-second commercial. Okay, can we get a closure below? We broke the lows. We broke the lows here. 15 coming back down now, so let's take a look at the 4-hour. Coming back down too. Nice, nice. I used to trade all 3 sessions, sleep 3 hours, raising a baby, studying video, and reading all weekend long. Yeah, you know, and look, by the way, Luke, so sometimes you actually have to do that for a period of time, but not forever. You know what I mean? And again, if you dominate and you really get focused, you don't have to do that for too long. But if you're, you know, doing all that stuff and at the same time distracted with something else, like again, social media has been a major issue for a lot of people. All they do is scroll and scroll and scroll, and they waste so much time. It's basically like a drug epidemic, right? Where they waste. I honestly, I wanted to cry. I was in the restaurant last night. I looked at this table, and mom, dad, and both kids were all looking down. There's legit zero communication, zero connection. Every one of them, the kids had their cool iPads with their cool holders and all that. And guess what? The parents had their cool iPads or phones and their little phone cases. And they were all just zapped, gang. Zapped. It's so easy to win. It's so easy to go to the next level when everyone else is looking down. Oh my God, I can't even tell you. There's no traffic on First Class Street, gang. There's no traffic up here. I want you guys to come up here, man. It's crazy. So anyway, a lot of people are doing that, not just at dinner with their kids, which, man, you should kick yourself in the ass if you're doing that with your kids, right? And really look in the mirror and say, yo, like what? But they're doing that in their finances, right? Their skill sets, right? They're trying to learn trading, yet they're distracted with something else. So really focus on this. You know, we don't talk about this much, and I don't think anyone does, but it's a major problem, and I see it everywhere. I see it all over. Yep. And then you wonder, how come I'm not moving forward? It's been 6 months and some other guy just dominated and blew right by you, and you know, you see him in the clubhouse profit chat and he's cashing like 10 grand, 20. You're like, what the heck? Who is this guy, right? He's a man that's focused, unlike you. You know what I mean? So you got to lock in, you got to get focused, and you got to make your dream and your vision the most important thing you have. Real quick, my detailer is here. Just give me a minute. Let me open up the doors for him and stuff. Be right back.
Sounds good. What's your plan for this weekend, chat? What do you want to do? How are you going to improve yourself 1% this weekend? As you do every day, hopefully. Study, yes, sir. Surfing, bro, that's what's up. Oh, nice. Where are you at, Phil? I can't remember.
Yo, what's up, boys?
Hey! The one and
Long
only.
time no see.
What's going on, brother?
What's up, man?
Good to
Feeling
see you,
good?
man.
What up, Nick? Yes, sir. Feeling good. How you boys doing, Rafi and Nick? Feeling good?
Great, man. Yeah, Nick is he's opening up the door for the detailer or something, he said. Something like
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha.
that.
Yeah.
Nick is mad at you. He's not talking to you.
Yeah, where I'm like, where's this guy, Nick? Yeah, just like that, his camera. Nick, tell the detailer I said what up.
Yeah.
Oh man, what's up, chat? How y'all feeling? Happy New York session. Happy Friday. Let's finish the week here strong. As long as we follow the plan here today, we're winning. We are winning, and we will be consistently profitable, because if we follow the system will produce the profits. So if we consistently follow that, we'll be consistently profitable. Boom. What's up, everyone? Great to see you. Rafi, we had a great pre-New York, bro.
Yeah, bro. That was good. Good
Yep.
one.
Now we back, bro. Ready to hunt some more pips.
You know it.
Yep. What up, Project Turo? Yeah, no TV, no phone, no social media. W, man. Yeah, facts, man. Instead of doom scrolling, read a book or go for a walk, right? There's always something better to do, I think. Something more productive where you can have improvements or self-develop. What's up, newbies? What's up, man? What up, YouTube chat? What up, Jay Pipsky in the house? What up, my man? What up, TK? How you guys doing today in the markets? Good day? Clubhouse Eden from London. Didn't take any trades in pre-New York. Now we're here. Yeah, Rafi, man, you got anything special going on today? Any good plans this
Today?
weekend?
What I got today? Hold on. My allergies are killing me. Today, what do I have today? Let me think. I have a call with one of my guys at noon, my time. Then I'm gonna go to the gym after that, spend some time in the sauna, and then that's all I have.
Love you. Sounds like a freaking day of freedom, bro.
Yeah. Obviously, in between, you pull a book here and there, and but nothing really planned. Then Saturday we have webinar, and then I have a client right after that, and then that's it. And then Sunday, obviously, the day with the Lord and Bible study and stuff like that. But that's it, man. Just simple.
That's awesome, bro. Stacking the day with wins, just like any day.
Yeah. Obviously, there are some things that I'll be working on, but nothing planned. Nothing on the
Cool.
agenda.
Awesome. Well, there we go. Congrats, Future Lore. Passed the combine today. W, man. Congrats on that.
Congrats, bro.
Let's get it onto the payout now. Don't change a thing. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. What works? The gem of the week, chat. Clubhouse knows it. It's follow the system that produces the profits, not the don't follow the emotions that want the profits. Follow the system, not the emotions here today. Let's get it. Nice,
Yeah, this
Jason
15
W, bro.
minute. I think that 30 minutes looking good, man.
Yo, facts. 30 closure below look fire. Patience. Where to practice futures trading? I mean, you can get like a demo account with with a futures broker, but I mean, the best way to practice is to start. I mean, I would just maybe get like the cheapest funded account in futures that I would find and just start trading that. And again, not really focus too much on making money. I mean, I'm not too sure where you're at in your journey, but if you're a new beginner, wouldn't focus so much on making money, would more so commit to learning before earning. And I would focus on learning what I need to do to earn, and then I would start earning. So that's what I would say. Get the cheapest account you can and just start practicing, on that account. Practice the winning habits of a trader, practice executing your edge, everything the pros do. Yo, what's up, Cameron? What up, Jorah? Hello? Exactly, J Pipsy, yup. Trading's no different than like any other profession or job or skill out there, right? Like we get paid to do a job, and that job is to follow that system, and that's what we get paid for. We don't get paid to try to catch pips or chase pips or chase trades. We get paid to be patient, disciplined to our system. Exactly. What do we usually talk about in the webinars? So we talk about all types of different stuff. We've been switching on and off with Nick and Rafi. And with Nick, we'll talk about like certain topics within our strategy, like support and resistance, or like when to increase your lot size or decrease it. And then Rafi will talk a lot about like mentality and psychology, and talking about how to stay composed, practice using logic, the probability mindset. He goes over all that type of stuff in his webinars. So yeah, that's what we go over in the webinars, all different types of stuff with technicals and then mentality. It's fire.
Yeah, I would say also for what I cover, it's a self-realization, because that's where mastery happens. Like we mentioned this morning in pre-New York, like you need to know yourself, you need to know how you operate, so then you can see how you operate in the market. So basically that's what we do here in the webinars. With my webinars, is just just giving you the seeds, for you to start creating the awareness, for you to make the changes that you need to make in order to change, because we all have to make different changes. Not everybody's the same. So that's what, our webinars is basically for.
Yeah. It's a lot more than technicals, trust me. Like anyone can make money. Anyone can make money trading, business, whatever, but it's a lot more than that meets the eye when it comes to being long-term a successful individual. And I'm not just saying for like money either. Like success is a lot more than just money. Money's a big part of it, but there's a lot more that goes into it. And that's probably the most important piece, right? Those webinars that Rafi does and how they're directed are really like what's going to help you believe in you to become successful. Because if you don't believe in you and you just get a payout, you're going to think you got that by luck, and you'll never be able to replicate it and duplicate it consistently. You might be able to get a payout once every couple months, but until you truly believe in yourself, and again, a lot of that belief is instilled with your work ethic. Your work brings your worth in a way, right? So when you're putting in the work, your belief level is going to start to build, and then you start doing some of the things that we talk about in these webinars, and all of a sudden you're like a brand new person, and next thing you know, you are not trying to be success, you are success. And it's like, whoa, and that identity switches, and like Napoleon Hill says, that's when it starts coming together. It just don't stop. Success just keeps coming and coming and coming. It's not because anything else besides you've created a new identity, someone that is success, someone that attracts it, not who you were before, not who your teachers told you were, or your parents told you were, or your stupid grades in school told you were. That has nothing to do with your intellect and your worth. So yeah, that's what we're trying to help you and kind of bring some of this information back to you, things that you already know, you just forgot. You remember it in your own spirit, you just forgot until someone kind of boom, enlightens you again. You're like, yes, that's right. I am worth it, right? I am more than a conqueror. So,
one of my mentors in Bali, bro, said, we come to this space and we come as a little seed and we grow, right? And we're kids, and then we're a teenager, and then we become an adult. And it comes into a point that you don't grow anymore. And that's when you mentally and spiritually continue to grow. Because when you're a kid, you're growing both physically, mentally. Everything is growing, everything is developing. But it comes to a point that because physically you are not developing anymore, you're already developed. This is where you have to go and continue to develop mentally and spiritually and emotionally, so you can get to higher highs, because otherwise you just reverse. And then you just stay in that childhood-like mentality, and you never actually go to the next level. So we got to continue to grow, every year. It's just like you're growing as you go. You can't stop.
Never stop growing. I think I learned very early on, the statistic was insane. It was like 92% of humans never read another book after I think it was college. So you know what I said? I said, bet 92% of people won't read another book after college. I'll be the one reading books, right? 92% of people don't make over, and that time was like $100,000 a year. I'm like, I'll be making over $100,000 a year because I'm not just willing to do it. I'm willing to make a habit of doing what others aren't willing to do, so I can live like others can't live. Does that make sense? That's separation, gang. That's how you separate yourself from the masses. You look at the masses and you do the opposite. One of the greatest pieces of advice Mr. V ever gave me. Nick, look at the masses and do the opposite. Like, sheesh.
That's some fire advice.
Yeah. Why don't I use order flow? I don't need it. I don't need order flow. Let me show you. Let me show you why I don't use order flow. This is why I don't use order flow. I just flow. I just flow with the order, baby. The order flows with me. I flow with order. So I don't need order flow. I already got flow. Flow state.
Flow state.
Flow state, baby. How come you don't have flow state? I would recommend flow state over order flow. All day, every day. Flow state, baby. We got flow state. My first time watching your live after a year of trading, being in other groups. I love that you guys are so focused on the spiritual part. Yeah, you know, everything is spiritual before physical. So imagine only focusing on the physical. It's no wonder you can't get it. You haven't created it in the physical yet, or the spiritual yet. So everything happens in the spiritual realm before it comes into the physical realm. Good or bad. Whatever. By the way, there is no good or bad. It just is. Whatever it is in the spiritual realm, it will be in the physical. Your life is a manifestation or a mirror to your thoughts, right? So what is outward is just a projection of what's going on inward. Right? So once you dial that in and start locking in on that, understanding that, you will begin to, in a way, prosper, right? Or progress in your walk, in whatever walk that is. I read 0 books after college until now, and I read a ton. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That means you're separating yourself.
Beautiful.
I mean, I never read books. I never read books in high school, yet I read about 220 books after. Like, what? You know?
Here's
never
the
read
thing,
books.
Man. You get more out of the books that you pick rather than the book that you see somebody tells you read this, otherwise, you know, for you to pass the class. Like, you will get so much more when you actually, I want to read this book.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yep.
Right.
What is the... Wait, what? Oh, celery on the minute 15. No, there's no. We got nothing yet. Nothing. 4 minutes for a 30-minute closure here, and a 1-hour closure as well.
You like buys off 15-minute supports if it closes above on the 30.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I think this is a good example. Remember what we talked about last night, John, about like how you don't need to have that resistance at times.
Yeah.
Like right now we do need it, right? So does this make sense from like last Clubhouse? Anyone that was in Asian last night, remember when we were talking about that? Does it make sense, like in this case here, we're going to need that closure above now because we're not trending anymore. See how we're ranging a little bit now? So now we really need the closure above, where if this chop wasn't really there and it was just a nice little pullback, we could take buys right off that candle. Yeah, makes sense? Cool. So yeah, so right now we just kind of fell into a little bit of a range, but had we just did something like this where you just kind of create that resistance, maybe we move down a little bit and it was just a clean zone, and then you get the bullish candle, and now we're good to go. We don't really need to mark this area off here. We just take our buys moving up. It's like that. Yeah, perfect example today. Yeah, that's good. And by the way, I think our 4-hour broke the low already, right? Did we re-break the low? Yeah, I think we broke our low, and now we're coming back up. So 2 minutes for the 1-hour closure. I'd like to see us close a little stronger here, but all in all, we'll see how we do. We're preaching out here today, Violet. We're preaching. We do a little preaching.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
I like this 15-minute maybe here.
Bro, I just moved like 4 cars in a matter of like 3 minutes.
Dang.
I'm like, all right, man, I gotta go. Let me know if you need anything. I'm inside. Just gonna shoot me a text. Yeah, I almost forgot he was coming. I should have actually had the cars moved earlier, but whatever. All right, let's see here. Just okay, perfect.
Get it, Goldie.
Let's see. What does enlightenment mean to you? I would say probably a mixture of remembering and awareness. You know, like we all came here with a divine purpose, right? And we forgot what that was. And I don't know. I mean, our journey here is kind of to remember, right? Who we are, what our assignment is, who we came from, right? And, you know, what the task at hand is, and then just being enlightened throughout your life, you know, with different scriptures and different, really, in my opinion, mystic, you know, wisdom, right? A lot of that comes from like Jesus or even the Buddha, right? Where you have all this wisdom that comes in and you're able to, you know, decipher through it, right? And obviously there's going to be lies, right? There's going to be lies placed everywhere to deceive you. And then there's going to be truth. And the truth is meant to be seeked, not just to be, see, the truth is meant to be remembered in a way. Don't you ever notice that there's no new truth? You ever get truth and you're just like, that makes sense. It's almost like you remembered it. Like you can feel it within your own spirit, right? Like, I know that already. Like I know the truth already, right? And it's just sometimes it takes someone to come along, like a mentor or something, to bring that back up. But, you know, there's going to be lies. There's going to be truth. Those lies are going to be placed in very, very precise places to deceive you along the way. So you really have to develop spiritual discernment in life, and, you know, just focus on where truth is and finding it and seeking it. And it's not meant for just anyone to just, oh yeah, you know, effortlessly go get it, right? People travel all the way to the freaking Himalayan mountains for truth, right? Like it's meant to be journeyed and seeked out, right, in order to remember. So yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with it, but you got to be careful for the lies, right? You got to be careful. Jesus warned us very simply, the enemy's going to plant the tares among the wheat, right? So there's going to be certain things that are truth, there's going to be certain things that are lies, and it's going to be up to us to decipher, right, and have that spiritual discernment to and sometimes we're going to make mistakes. You know, we're going to go down the wrong road and find out, whoop, that wasn't the right way, let me turn back around, and, you know, I guess I had to make a left and not a right. So, you know, that's life, man. That's life. all learning
30 closures.
I'm a Christian, I can't do that. What can't you do? What has the religion told you can't do? Tell me. Let me know what other men have told you you're not allowed to do. The truth is what sets you free. Yes, true.
Johnny, are you in this one?
The cell? No.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Nope, no cells for me.
I was thinking of getting in it, but
You said
I
like,
see it.
What do you
Very
think
closure.
about getting in?
I know. I don't like the small stops. What'd you say?
What do you for cells?
Like, I was just, yeah, I mean, I wasn't getting in them. I'm not in them right now, but I just had 30 closure.
Gotcha. Yeah, no closure below, and yeah, still 4-hour bullish candle here. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait, hang tight.
this was similar to this morning trade. You see that?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Pretty similar. That closure was kind of funky. Now it's the 30-minute, but
Yeah.
yeah, just like the 15-minute, bro. Like it has that support in there. It just
Weird 15 closure. I'm very like skeptical too of like current high stops and current high entry, like especially if they're like not that far of a distance from each other. So
Yeah.
yeah, like holding off here.
Yeah, I'm still bullish until we get a closure below. Still bullish. We also got a 15 support sitting right here too. So I'm still pretty bullish until we get a actual closure below. That 4-hour candle still can move up at any point here. And yeah. Dun, dun.
like you said earlier, you know, that sells below or from that level will be the best thing.
What next? Oh, the move next. I would say, hey, we might be able to get a fake out here, right? So I know we didn't really close below yet, but what I mean by that more so is like a break of these lows and then, you know, a candle coming back up there. So something like that Maybe if we got volume coming in. If not, we wait for the volume on the closure above, and then 930 sets it up here. So we'll see.
that.
Or we get an actual closure below on the 30, and then we can kind of sell from there. Yeah.
That sounds very good.
I tell no pray, no Bible, no. Yeah, there you go. So you better, stick to that routine. Yep, stick to it, baby. Seek first the kingdom, and all these things shall be added unto you. Yes, my friend. Considering it's a 100 pip range, you consider buying from the bottom? Yes. Yeah. I was just going to say that here too. So as long as we got the volume now coming in, if a candle does, let's say, close back above the range here, right? Then yeah, we go in right here, at 930. Just depends if we're there at the volume time or not. Mm-mm-mm-mm. 1 hour struggling. 4 hour re-breaking the lows here too now. The minority tends to be correct these days. Even back then, that's why they tried to shut people up. That's why they tried to kill them, burn their text. You know what I mean? The minority always has the secrets. How come you didn't put your support underneath the 30-minute? You put it above the most recent. Yeah, because we're still bullish, right? Technically on the 4 hour, right? And by the way, it's just melting down now. So a few minutes ago, we were sitting right here with, let's say, this bullish candle, right? And then this current candle looks something like this, where we had just kind of made that lower wick, and we were sitting, I don't know, we're sitting like right here. So the idea is maybe we can get the 4 hour candle, right, to start flipping back bullish, break the highs, and continue going up today. So that's why I'm being careful on the sells in this range here, and looking to potentially avoid a fake out. Yeah. But as we keep breaking the lows, so what we could do here is we could wait and see if we get a fake out like right around here. And then again, this range here now is over 100 pips, right? So straight up back into that support is like 99 pips. So if we keep rejecting this area here and we close like, let's say, celery or inverted celery, whatever, then as the volume comes in, I'm going to get a bit more aggressive on the idea of maybe that 4 hour candle can start moving back up there. Yeah. See how we broke the lows, but we're not going yet. So this is where, if there's going to be a fake out, it's going to happen somewhere around here, around like 97. Dun, dun, dun. What up, baby Mike? How are you? Notice that your 4 hour candle has a little different close than Oanda. Yes, it does. It does. Yep. Oh snap! The kids are awake. I hear them. And there he is. Oh, you got my muscle gun. Thanks, bud. I was looking for this. Clutch.
Hey, kiddos are up.
Guess who's in the room?
My guy's trying to steal the show. Like, say hi every morning now. Like, what's good, King Man? What's good?
What's up, King Man?
There you go. Say hello to everyone. There's I don't know. There's got to be 1,000 people or something here. Say hi.
Yo, yo, yo!
Can you bring these to
Come on,
mommy?
champ.
Instant.
Can you bring those to mommy for me? I'm gonna put you to work early today.
It's a kitty.
That's right. It's a key.
Johnny, you were right. I think he's gonna be
We
the
have a
traitor
mission.
in the family.
I think so too, bro.
There you
Definitely.
go.
You
Send
don't
him,
see a Leia
I sent him on a
Maverick
mission
pulling
early.
up
Okay, close the
like
door.
that.
See you
Yeah.
later.
Lela used to come and bring the volume, but
Yeah, Layla.
Yeah, nah.
She still does.
back
Trust
in the
me.
day.
Oh,
Nah,
snap.
bro.
All right, let me get some things set up over here on my other accounts.
Bro, King-Man starts learning how to trade like a couple years. Holy smokes, chat. My
Oh,
man's gonna
5-year-old
be a
day trader. 8-10.
11-figure trader by the time he's 20.
Man, remember yesterday? So I took profits on my funded accounts, but I lost probably like a little over $2,000 on my live. I took a fade after that, 11 a.m. and literally made like almost $6,000 on my live account.
That's fire.
Right here.
Savage.
Yeah, here maybe. Yeah, right here. Yeah, so you could have waited for the onion, but I just got aggressive and took it. So basically what happened is this candle came up, made a high right around here, right? Came down, made a low, came up, broke the high, came back down, broke the low. And as it broke the low, I seen all the rejections over here, and I decided to put a buy stop there because this was so random, that move down. So I decided to put a buy stop right there as price came back up, re-broke the high. Boom, entered me in. I just kept my stops. This candle moved up. Then we came down. Went right back down to break even. I never moved my stops to BE. And then boom, price came up and I just closed full right there. Yeah, I've seen a few of you guys were in this candle too, which was nice. Very, very good trade. Very good, very good. All right, gold should be coming back up now as anticipated. Let me check. Yeah, cool.
Coming up.
Awesome. Yeah, so let's hang tight here and see what we can do. Why don't I use order flow? Man, did you see my P&L? I told you I flow with the order. Yep.
15-minute support maybe setting up here.
Yeah, so let's see. We're coming into very, very high volume time here. So let's see what we got. Okay, let me see the clubhouse here. Kingman wants to be a trader. I think he does. If I get a 70% win rate on the 15-minute time frame, does that mean I would have a higher win rate if I use the 30? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Yeah, the only way to really figure that out is to, collect some data off the 30 and then see, what the data says.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what happens if like
trade is
my bad. What happens if like this is the 15 and then the 30 closes here? You probably would have won that on the 15, but then you get into like the 30, or let's just say it closed above, right? Playbook setup. And then you take this off the 30, yet, it comes down and has to retrace. And so it's all about, like John was about to say, like every trade is, unique in its own way. And yeah, you just got to, take the best playbook setup on whatever time frame and then just put enough, like data together, and then you'll have your answer.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, brother. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Data.
When you're doing your analysis too, and you're making a story out of price, you'll know based on what's in front of you what's best to do versus not to do. So that also will come into play. It's like, what is the story between the higher time frames and lower time frames? So that will help you also, and you can't really know until we're here and we see it right now in front of us.
Yep. Okie dokie. 2 minutes on a 15 closure. We'll run into 9:15 here, and then 9:30 coming up. So possibilities here. Possibilities at 9:15. If they don't look good enough, then we have no problem waiting on 9:30. But if this candle can close decently strong, and we make a lower wick on the next one, I'm gonna have a buy stop, on the break of those highs there. Okay, man, trying to. You locked yourself out, big dog.
He wants to trade 9:30, man.
He's like, I want in for 9:30.
He doesn't want to hang out there, bro. I respect that.
Yeah, you see how the sellers are really slowing down here now in the 1 hour?
Oh.
So, yeah, we'll see what happens. What kind of stops are we looking at here? 112? That's like chilling.
Bro, ranges are massive.
Chilling,
Ranges have been massive all
chilling.
week.
Kingman knows.
These are
He
the only
knows.
times I would ever go down to the MGC fam. Just saying.
Or just lower.
Not take a perfect trade.
Yeah, or just lower your size here. Or
what I'm
just use the next candle's bottom wick as your stop.
Yeah. If we get the entry on the break of the highs, I mean, stops back in the range are like 40 pips.
Yep. Yeah, no stops. Just it's Friday, gang. Come on. You know how we do on Fridays.
No stop Friday.
Bull flag, yo. Oh, let's get it. Let's get it, Cookie. Famous last words. Did you guys hear his last words? It's no stops on Friday. Entries off the 5-minute time frame. We never heard from him again.
That for real.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can get a lower wick, and then it might be game time here. Might be game time. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's looking pretty good here. So I'm probably gonna have a buy stop now, not on the flip of the candle, but on the break of the previous highs. Break of the previous highs here. Stops as of right now are most likely for me actually gonna be below the wicks. But if you want to use current candle, right, that's not bad too. So I'm gonna have a buy stop here. I'm gonna go a smaller risk, being that we're in a range. We have a lot of volume. We have direction, but we are still in a bit of a range, and it's a pretty big range, right? So that's why I'm open to trading it. But let's see how we do here, and if we have to, we could always wait for the 30 closure if the 15-minute takes too long here. So we got a nice close back above this area here too, which is good.
Yes, sir. 30 minutes like rejecting support. Same with the 1 hour.
Yeah,
4 hours bullish. I like it.
I like it. All right, let's see if we can get moving. Order flow or price action, which one is better? I think neither one are probably better. Price action is price action though, you know, so I personally like using price action better, but again, it's all about what you dedicate time to learning. So someone who let's say spends time and invests time into learning order flow and how to use it is going to make money, right? Someone who, you know, just uses order flow without studying it probably won't make money, right? Someone that uses price action and they study it really well, they'll make money. So it's just all about what you study, you know, what you commit your time to and whatnot. So, okay, let's see if we can get rolling here. So I think we're going to have some partials around like 27 pips, right around this area here. Partials and break even. And then full TP for me is going to be somewhere up towards like 13. Yeah, 40, 13 up here. And that'll be the ball game. Boom. Perfect. Can we go? It's not a yeah, it's about you. It's not about your strategy. Exactly. Like it really is. Like it's just you know, like I joke about the 5-minute, but I don't make money on the 5-minute because I just haven't spent enough time. I haven't invested enough time on the 5-minute, right? So that's why I don't have success there. But I'm sure if I dedicated, you know, every weekend for the next 16 weekends and watch it every day on the live stream, right? I'm sure that eventually I would catch hold of the 5-minute and then be able to perform really well. All right, so I got low size here, so I got a big stop. It's staying wide. I'm pretty bullish for the most part here on gold, so I'm going to keep my stops wide here. Let this little bit of room to breathe if it needs to, and yeah, I might even just go break even here and not close anything, especially on some of my other accounts. Yeah, probably no break even there for me. Probably no partials there for me. Just break even. Let's see. Can we combine both? Of course. You can combine both, and you know that that'll make you into a better trader, right? Well, you'll have more tools in your belt to take advantage of. All right, I think we're good here. We got to let this thing breathe a little bit, and we should be good. We just kind of tapped into that resistance. I haven't gone break even yet. I want to see if we can really get a move out of gold here on the 4 hours, coming back up maybe. So, yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. Yeah, good question though. Combining both, man. Yep, being confident in your strategy is the #1 rule in your psychology. Yes, and how do you become confident in your strategy? Data, right? Following it, collecting the data, reviewing the data, understanding the data, and now you can execute flawlessly every single day without having to do too much thinking. Yeah.
You didn't want to do anything at that resistance there in the 15-minute?
No, I'm going to let this run. We got 9:30 coming in. We got 9:15. Okay. Our 4 hours getting ready to potentially flip bullish. We'll see. My stops are kept below the 4-hour lows there, which isn't, I guess, you know, it's a good spot. So, again, volume coming in. I would go maybe break even when we re-break the highs there, if you guys like. And then, yeah, just let it run. I just didn't want to get stopped at break even.
Yeah.
You know, before the move is ready. Let's see. How do you know how much to risk and what to choose? I use like a 1, 2, 3, like a small, medium, large type of risk, like strategy, I guess. Yeah, just depends on the conditions. So like the conditions in this trade aren't the greatest, right? But we got volume, we got direction, we got playbook set up, we got a break of the highs. So I'm still gonna get involved here, but notice how I only went 1 contract on this trade. You know, so there's going to be other times where, let's say, none of that chop is to the left and you have the market conditions that look like this, right? So let's say that was the case. I would be at like 2 or 3 contracts instead of just 1 here, right? So it just depends on the condition itself. But yeah, 1, 2, 3 is what I use. Small, medium, large, depending on your account size and your appetite for risk. You know, that's something to kind of think about maybe over the weekend, you know, set up a little strategy, a little business plan for it, and then, you know, start applying it on Monday. A lot of you guys took profits. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, you had that resistance there. Let's see.
Yeah, I did snag some pips, 23 pips.
Okay, good.
Break even on the combine though.
We'll take it. Let me get my little 600 ready. Got tapped out at break even. All right, no worries. You got 9:30 coming up too. So, you know, as long as if you're out now, just wait for this candle to close and see how the candle closes, and then maybe another entry at 9:30.
Yo, facts, bro. Closure above resistance even, or 9:30?
Yeah, even above there, yep.
I want to get this back on the combine.
Let's see. What is this setup? This is it's basically like an onion play. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, if you guys want to go break even now, do your thing. I guess I will take profits here on top step. Yeah, 1,300. So yeah, I'm gonna take some profits there at $1,333 times 2. This one's still running. My live account's still running here as well. But yeah, I would take partials right there if I were you guys. And yeah, good trade. Great trade.
Nice trade.
Yeah, I guess I'll go break even here. And yeah, I'm going to let it rock. Let's let it rock.
Why not? We're up 30 pips, right?
Yep. Good trade. W. Yeah, if you took the trade, enjoy the pips. What we get? What we get? 34? Very nice. Very nice. Perfect trade. Perfect. So let's see if we can keep moving. We really want to push through this resistance here now and try and get up, right? Try and get up there. So let's see if we can do it. Come on, Goldie. You can do it. If I had a partial on this account, I'd close it. But just so you guys all know, partials are closed, right, on my other accounts here. So close your partials if you want to do what I do.
Basic, baby. Yep.
Yeah, now we just see if it wants to go. You know, hopefully it just wants to run here.
Yeah.
Run, Rudolph. Can we get the movement that we're looking for?
Literally. Yeah, it made a lot of sense, W trade.
Yeah, very much, very much.
I got I took that 15-minute buy off support, 30-minute was rejecting support, 1 hour was closing weak bearish with an exhaustion wake to the downside, 4 hours bullish.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir,
Clean
Johnny
range to left.
Gems.
Clean range to left at 30 pips.
Mm-hmm. And there she goes, chat. Woohoo! Yeehaw!
Wow.
All right, full TP for me on top one, and then we should. Sheesh, do we close at 1,000? Yeah, let's take it. Let's take it, squad. Let's take it. All right. Oh, $3,000 New York session. How you doing?
We're gonna reject. I mean,
On a
we're gonna
Friday.
reject some
On a
work.
Friday. On a Friday. We'll take it. We'll take
Nice.
it. W, man. If you guys took that trade, spam a W in the chat. Another one. A banger to end the week. Oh, juicy box to end the week there, man. Perfect.
Yo,
Perfect.
props to you for holding, dude.
Yeah, thank you, dude. Thank you. So, yeah, Monday we hit. You know, we got hit, but, man, we've been almost damn near perfect every single day since. So, W, W, W. Let's go. Yeah, that's full TP for me, my friends. 62 pips. We'll take it.
See, we wait for 9:30. We missed this move. You gotta
And-
be aggressive here.
And
with
that's
with
why I
with
did
the
not
buy
want to
off
go
support.
break even too quick.
Feel you.
Yep. Yep.
Nah, for real, great job for holding, man. You know, knowing that volume's coming in, looking at the wick fill kind of versus like that resistance.
Yep, exactly. We got volume, we got direction, right? We got everything we need. We got order flow. We got flow of order. We flow with order.
Playbook setup, clean range, direction, volume. Boom.
Sniper exit.
Give it a go. Hold the
Sniper
trigger.
exit on the live count. Holy smokes. Look at that. Wow. Look at that exit. Right there.
Yeah. It's insane exit, bro.
We'll take
Yeah,
it.
JR, I secured 23 pips, but I didn't hold as far as Nick.
Fridays, baby.
Nick caught the big move.
Okay. Anyways, anyone have any questions on the trade? Lovely, lovely trade. Lovely trade, lovely trade. I love being scammed by this guy. Yes, yes. Hey, by the way, these are all coupons for you to join the clubhouse, right? To take that next level in your journey and come on over to the clubhouse, where if you think it goes down on YouTube, the clubhouse is like YouTube on steroids, like legit steroids. So come on in and join the revolution. Let's see. Would you take more trades if your edge played out and planned often? Yeah, in the sessions. I usually do that like midweek. Midweek, I'll be a little bit more like crazy and take more trades. But like on a Friday now, like I want to end the week just like this. Not for your sake or for John's sake or for the stream's sake, man, for my sake, right? Like, I want to end profitable. If I was smart enough to do something that 90 probably 95% of other traders are not going to be able to do today, which is end green, I want to stay there, man. That's the vibe I want to go into my weekend with. Hey, I love you, Chatty. Love you. Thanks for chatting, Chatty. What happened to the vlogs? We're working on a bunch of them. You know, man, it's not easy to be a content creator. I'm not gonna lie. You got to give props to these guys that vlog like every day of their life. It's not easy. It's not as easy as it seems, personal man.
Too, like,
yo, for real.
You get personal as well with that.
You do. It's not easy.
Yo, what
but
about that video from the meetup?
Bro, we have so much footage, bro, and we just gotta put it all together.
Put it all together, yeah.
See, the video that we did make, we put like the footage together, but a lot of it was like some of the footage we've already got out. You know, so it's like, it's kind of, there's no point in making a second video on the last like 3 videos just combined, you know, with a couple other little scenes in there. So yeah, but we got a lot more. I have a Porsche. The day I got my Porsche, that vlog is pretty much done. And then I have like 2 more week in the life that I recorded maybe last month or something that have to get edited and go out too. So there's like 3 vlogs like actually right now ready to go or getting ready to go. So I'm gonna try, man. I'm gonna try. Like I said, it's not as easy as it seems.
Stuff, man. Yeah.
But I do want to commit. You know what I mean? So let me make a true commitment, and then that's when you'll see it, you know, going off. Was down 5% half of the week. Now I'm up 1.5. Hey, let's go. That's how we do it over here, man. That's how we do it. Close at 52 pips. Nice job. Join the clubhouse today. Let's go, dojo. Come to the dojo. Come to the dojo. Hey, the clubhouse is a dojo. All right. I should have named it the dojo. Hello, Nick. Hi, Julia. How are you? Great trade. I took it, but too scared when price went 20 pips and drawdown. I don't know how to handle it. Smaller lot size, but my size already small. Any advice? Yeah, you're just gonna. So that's gonna happen to you a few times and a few more times and maybe a few more times. And over time, you'll realize that. You'll see me and you go, well, why didn't Nick want to do that there? And the reason I didn't do it is because I have just so much more experience of 915 fill in the range and 930 fill in the range and trusting in the bias, right? Just keep in mind, I have probably multiple more years, right, of trading this system, of understanding these moves and things like that. So it may seem very calm and composed on my end, but it's just due to a lot of repetition and being, you know, on the live streams. That's going to cut your like learning time in half. So today, the reason, and John said, you don't want to do anything there. Remember, in live action, I said, no, you know, I want to hold off. We got direction, we got the closures, we got the volume. I don't want to get stopped at break even for no reason, for price to continue running. So why did I do that? It's because there's been so many times where I moved my stop to break even a little too quick and I got hit and then price ran on me. So seeing that over and over and over and over again, you begin to catch on and you begin to test it and you begin to see there's times where I can let my trades really run and then there's times where I need to get aggressive. And again, that happens through mentorship, like asking good questions like you're doing, but then also nothing beats chart time. You know, nothing beats like seeing it over and over and getting those reps in. So, you know, you probably should have been a little scared. It's probably best that you were a little scared as a newer trader to like this system, but over time, right, you'll start to realize, okay, that move usually plays out and so does that one. And then during these times, you know, and you'll put it together. And we'll be here to help you every step of the way too and just make it a little bit more clear in real time for you. Waited all day for this. We got it, Shakes. We got it. Yeah, this is my first trade of the day, too, since Asian. Didn't take anything in Asian, nothing in London, nothing in New York. Just this one right here.
First trade of the day, too.
Yep.
Been a minute.
Again, baby. Let's go, Top Step. I'm coming. I'm freaking coming. 1,300 on 2 accounts today. So yeah, we need 3 more days and we could take another payout on 2 accounts again. 1,000 yesterday, 13 today. Let's see if we can keep it moving. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. If everything goes perfect on the 15th, it looks like 15 or 16, we'll take another payout. Top Step honestly had to scam me. Like, look at this. This is crazy. This should be illegal. Oh, there we go. 9:30. Yup. Full range filled. Look at the 4-hour now. Look at that. Just what we anticipated. Just beautiful.
Wow.
Beautiful work of art. Beautiful gold. Okay, let me just mark this up before this runs a little too far. That was full TP. Boom, boom. Yeah, where were you guys keeping your stops? You know, I wanted to leave this wide because I knew we had the volume coming in the direction, but any stops below the range honestly would have probably worked out pretty well here.
That's right, man. 40,
The best part is we
1.0.
Yeah. The best part is we had no stops. Technically, you know, we didn't. There's no RR, right? In a way. So, yeah, beautiful trade. It ain't easy as it looks. Let's see. Yeah, that was clean too. So basically, like, what you could have done too is when you came up here and let's say you didn't want to close partials, you could just literally just move your stops up. Like, I mean, let's say you didn't want to go break even yet, you could just move your stops right below that low now. And now you know, like, if we're going to reject here and break the low, it's probably coming down, right? But if we kind of stay above like we did, notice how we closed above the range here, and then boom, right? Next candle just rips. Solid, but we pretty much got this whole move here in this range, so that's all we needed. That is all we needed. Money in minutes. Now go enjoy the weekend with the family. There you go. Yeah, there you go. George VDM is in the house. There he goes.
Hey, what up, George?
Thanks for the stream every day. You're welcome, my friend. You're welcome.
Oh, man, George.
We need a golf vlog. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm still waiting to play golf with George.
Right?
South Africa. Little Greece golf.
Man, shout out George VDM, bro.
Shout out George VDM. The GOAT. Blessing the chat.
Hell yeah, man. Love you, bro.
Love you, G. Love you, man. Yeah, the golf vlog coming, man. What's the coupon code? The one where I was like, I got buy stops right now at 4005.5. That was the code, my G. That was the code. If you missed the code, you missed the code, man. I said buy stops on the break of the highs. That was the code.
Yeah.
That was the
We
coupon.
were talking about this too, like 15 minutes before the trade even happened.
Yeah, we drew it all out. But again, we planned this from the open of the stream. Just go back, watch the breakdown. Oh, thank you, Per. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, we try and be a good example. You know, you very rarely see us jump like up and down and do all the crazy stuff, or like, you know, I get it. That gets a lot of views, and you know that, you know, brings the algorithm in your favor. But I mean, we just want to be professional. You know, we can get hype and stuff outside of the live stream, and you know, celebrating our victory, and you know, doing stuff like actually living life. But you very rarely see us jump up and down. We take wins, or you very, 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 if ever, see us, you know, get all sad and dwell on our losses and act like babies and stuff, and you know, do stupid stuff. So yeah, we just try and keep it extremely composed and calm, and just try and be a good example. Yeah, because a lot of guys, like, more importantly, you know, watching me is a way of learning itself. And what I mean by that is watching how I handle trades, how I handle wins, how I handle losses, how I handle drawdown, what I'm looking for, how am I composed, right? During the weight of the break of the highs here, like, what am I doing? You know what I mean? So a lot of times wisdom is often caught, not necessarily taught, right? So I would a lot of times learn from my mentor based off of just what he did, how he lived, not even necessarily what he said, but how he moved about his business. You know, so if you watch how I move about my business here, you'll see, okay, you know, look, why didn't he go break even? He was just so calm there, right? How did he handle this? How did he handle that? Like, a lot of times people be like, yo, I was in drawdown in that one trade, right? I have an elite member. He goes, bro, you were just chilling. You were just chilling, talking to Rafi and John about some stuff that like didn't even involve the trade, and I was legit like pulling my hair out of my head, right? My palms were sweaty, and like that's the thing is like and then what did that trader do? That trader closed early, right? Kind of maneuvered through the trade very sloppy, right? So like you gotta stay composed, gang. Composure is key, regardless of what you're doing in life. Like if I was handcuffed underwater, I'd be the most composed ever, right? Because if you're too hype and too jumpy, you're most likely not going to find the solution that you're looking for. But if you're calm, you're cool, you're composed, and you give yourself time to think and stuff, you can move composed through any, you know, situation or scenario, including trading, right? Including trading. Yes. Yes, sir. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, hang out on the live streams on YouTube for a couple. Anyone new like to the live streams, you know, I mean, you don't even join the clubhouse yet. Just hang out here for. I mean, you're gonna miss a lot of money, but that's okay. You know, hang out here for a little bit, couple weeks. You know, 2, 3, 4 weeks, and then make a decision. Hey, you know what? I like this guy. You know, or you know what? I don't really like that guy, or I'm gonna move on to another thing. And you know, then you know, don't make an impulse decision. Let's see here. Pip and dip, bringing my family on a weekend getaway let's go in the green, Rob. Nice job, man. Proud of you, bro. Thank you for like actually coming in here and not being a jabroni. You know what I mean by that? And it's like, just Rob is a friend of mine from back home, and you know, he's not sitting here asking a million questions. He's, you know, he got in the clubhouse, he's listening, he's applying, and that's why he's making money pretty quickly now, right? So thanks for that, bro. Thanks for not being, you know, a jabroni.
Let's go. Shout out Rob, man. W, bro.
The best mentees are the ones that just say, dude, here's the money, what do I do, right? The worst of the guys that go, oh, you know, this $1,000 I got here is just so much money. So before I make any decision, I got to ask this, and I ask that, and ask this, and ask that, and ask. And by the time you did that, Rob already paid, and he's already making money. So common composure comes from risk you can afford. There you go. I like that. Someone said like $1,000 risk was a lot. I mean, again, just depends who you're talking to. You know, it just depends on, everyone's got their own relationship with risk. Therefore, what you may think is over risking, someone else may think is just a, you know, regular degular. Work builds the worth is my favorite gem from today. Yes, sir, brother. Yes, sir. Danny Cash with 590 on the trade. Let's go. I'm new here. What time do you start streaming? Usually around like 8 a.m. Yeah, 8 a.m. Eastern. Welcome in, my friend, by the way. Welcome. Anyone new here, welcome in. Hope things make some sense today. I hope the stream helped you, and, you know, just maybe you learned a thing or two. But come on back, you know, come on back. We do this every day, Monday through Friday, and we have a good time. You know, we've been doing this for a couple years now, and we've really been able to grow. You know, I think one thing we can say for sure is that we're getting better, right? We're definitely getting better as traders. We were good 3 years ago, but we're getting better, and that there's no denying that. You can see it. Not just myself getting better, but all of you guys. It's obvious that the team is getting better, right? The camp is beginning to really catch on to these concepts and make some life-changing money. Yeah.
W. 100%, man. Just imagine another year from now, fam.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah, imagine next year and the year after. Whoa.
And then the year after that.
Imagine 5 years.
That's what I'm saying. If you quit, you miss out on all that, which is foolish. Can't quit, man. Our worth is only going up.
Yeah. Frequency of millions.
Millions of dollars respond to my energy.
Bro, I was listening to this last night. So
vibrate
far.
at the
Hold on, what was I
highest
gonna-
level of prosperity.
Sorry guys, I'm a little weird. Sorry about that. Crap, I was just about to look something up. Damn. Wow, I forgot.
Something about progress.
Yeah, I forgot, damn. What's your Insta? My Insta is just my name. Yeah, next to it. Let me bring it up for you. This is my Instagram. I also have another Instagram as well. It's called _underscore profits. But this is my main page. So this is like my personal page here. If you guys aren't following me, you can follow me. It's just my first and last name with an underscore at the end. And then if you're not following _profits yet, you're missing out on a free life course, basically, right? So if I'm gonna binge watch anything, I'd probably look to maybe binge watch hey, there's the studs. Some of these videos right here. Yeah, _profits. By the way, thank you guys for 1,000 followers. We started this account like last month. Yeah, so we're trying to put out as much content. I think one of the things that's always been missing is we have so many good just points that are made on these live streams, but the live streams are like 2 hours long, you know what I mean? So it's like very difficult to go back and sit through a whole live stream to catch those gems. So we're trying to catch the gems for you and then just kind of bring them into like a reel. We also have a lot of obviously trades that we take too. I'm sure this trade will be up there in a matter of an hour or two as well, and just trying to keep everything like as valuable as possible, you know what I mean? So where can we provide as much value? So we've created this page here on top of YouTube and all that other stuff to just, you know, bring out more value for you guys. We sincerely just want to see you grow as traders. You know, we really do, because I know the change that it's really made in my life, and to see that happening now, like I got some of my guys in the clubhouse or some of the elite members. I mean, you know, one of these guys messaged me last night. He's at this beautiful hotel. It's right on a racetrack. He's eating steak dinners. Like, I'm like, I love that, you know, like this guy, I'm proud of this guy. He deserves to live that way, you know, right? He's worth it, you know, he's worth it, and he did the work, right? So now he knows he's worth it. I always knew he was worth it, but now because he's put in the work, he understands that, you know, he should be living at that level. You slept to that last night? Let's go, Shakes. We got a lot of millionaires coming in. We really do. To peep under 10-second rule. I mean, if it happens once or twice, it shouldn't be an issue. But if you do it every trade, it's probably be a red flag. I listened to it last night. All right, Kelvin, let's go, man. Let's go. How did I do on the trade? Oh, my bad. It's, let's see. Pullback for onion is valid? Probably. Well, we got a new 4-hour candle now coming, right? So I would just wait for the 4-hour closure here, and then we'll see how we do. You know, we might have a 4-hour celery where price just wants to continue moving bullish today. Yeah.
Yo, man. Yo, Captain, bro. Congrats
Captain.
on that, dude. Just hit your payout. Bro, listen. I'm like 99% sure it was you, Captain, but it was not too long ago, bro. A couple months ago, where I remember you said something in the chat that, you know, you were struggling. You know, you were struggling bad. You were thinking about quitting trading, you know, I believe. And now, look at this. Fast forward some time, hitting payouts, bro. And that's why we don't quit. And that's why we keep going, and we look at opportunities, not problems, solutions. And we just make progress, bro. And, you know, there's something guaranteed, you know, if you do your part, and that's progress. And as long as you're making progress, then you will be a success. And if you will be a success, then you'll attract success.
Yes, sir.
Love you, bro. Shout out, Captain.
Amen. Remember what the scripture says, right? Don't grow weary in doing what is right, for in due season you shall reap the reward, right? That word shall right there is almost like you will definitely reap the reward. It's a law, gang. It's as real as gravity. It's as real as gravity, right? Napoleon Hill said it as well, right? When basically when the time comes where success happens, right after adversity. It happens right after adversity, right? It happens right after some issues happen that
Seriously.
let the quitter quit, right? And then the winner win, right? That's where the separation happens, right? Where all of a sudden two people are doing the same thing for a very long time, and then comes an adversity, right? And the word says every adversity brings with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit, right? But the world tells you adversity makes you a piece of crap, right? So where one person quits, another person stands on truth and strives, gang, right? This always happens right after some adversity. It's like, think of it like a little final test, right? Right, B21? Right? Come on, man. It's law. It's law. So,
Gems right here.
yeah.
When you understand this, because this is a fact right here, like Nick said, it's a law. When
Mm-hmm.
you understand this, you're gonna look at failure and temporary defeat for what it is. It's serving you. It's temporary. It won't get to you anymore. You're
Yep.
actually gonna look at it in a positive perspective, which is the key.
Mm-hmm. And what does like Neville Goddard say? Like, he has some of the best teachings. Like I'll be honest. Like, I think I seen in the thing. Yeah, like Jesus the Nazarene, Andrew Carnegie, Napoleon Hill, Neville Goddard. Like, these are people to study for real. Like, they have they have figured something out, right? And have operated on a totally different vibrational level. So, yeah, man. Nah, John, one day you said, yo, Neville Goddard said this, and that honestly blew my mind.
And I think it was doubt is the rejection of abundance. So when you doubt, you reject abundance.
Yeah, it's crazy. So
That's
don't doubt.
energy. Everything's energy. So when you doubt, when you bring that energy of doubt, you're basically denying the energy of abundance and wealth, which is crazy. And if you knew that, and if you looked at that from like a bird's eye or something, like, you'd be like, why am I doing that? That's so foolish. And
Yep.
yeah, man, when you understand how it works, you'll choose a different perspective.
Yes, sir.
The other Neville Goddard, was it that one, Nick?
No,
one
it
that
was
I
like a
just
whole
said?
sentence you said. I was like, whoa, that was
Oh,
powerful.
really? Well, the other one that I'm thinking of is, the key to manifestation is not to chase, but to embody. And it's about becoming, and that to me was like, holy smokes, John, the moment you become the professional trader is the moment you become the professional trader. When
Yep.
you live in it, right? When you live in the state of the wish already being fulfilled is the moment you attract that results back to you. Because the moment you become the trader is the moment you attract the results of the trader.
Yep.
And you do what the trader does, which means you get the results that trader does too.
Facts. And just don't doubt,
So
man.
Do not chase them.
Yeah,
Embody and become, and in that being of becoming, you will attract.
Mm-hmm. And you will have those doubts come in, but you have to. The idea is to immediately replace them with faith, right? What did Jesus say? Ye have little faith. Shaking my head, he said. Right? You have to have the faith, right? What did he say? What did Jesus say anytime he did a healing? It's by your faith that you've been healed, right? It's by your faith that it's been done. So you gotta stop doubting, gang. The world wants you to doubt everything about yourself, but we want you to believe in yourself. We know who you came from. We know whose you are, and we know what you're capable of doing, right? And the world understands it too, and they're trying to knock you down and down and down and down and get you as low as a vibrational state as you can possibly be. But that's not what the master taught us. That's not what the teacher taught us, and that's not what we see apply in law today, right? So keep it in mind. Don't doubt, my friends. No doubt. Once you can see it, it's already yours.
Amen, bro.
Anything is possible. There you go.
Literally is though.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Not trying to sound corny, but it's real talk. Real talk here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. All right. Well, we have our pockets are full. I mean, our bags are stacked. Do we have any good questions? Do we want to continue to talk a little bit, or I mean, you guys know I can, you just wind me up and I'll talk all day. So it's just a matter of whether you guys got questions and need answers, and if not, then I think we can call it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
that's
by the way,
cool of
I
me.
want you guys to realize this too. I'm sorry, John. If you went overboard on Monday, I want you to see how this week unfolded. Right? So right where you thought it was the end of the world on Monday because we took a bigger loss than maybe we normally would. See how we got right back into it? See how that loss doesn't even matter? But it does matter for some of you because Monday you went overboard and you wasted money on accounts that you didn't need to, or you blew profits that you didn't need to, or you just got emotionally hijacked, right? And that's okay, but I want you to learn from that now. I want you to see how just at ease we pulled the trigger again on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, and now we're back in the green. Some of us are back in the green. Some of us are back to break even. It just depends. It depends on how you handled that day and that following day. So back then I would let Monday ruin the whole week, right? But notice now we take that loss. That loss is a part of our plan, right? We need losses. Look at this, gang. Look at this. I've taken this year, I've taken this year 148 losses. 148 losses, right? Yet I took 139 wins, or now 149 wins, right? So losses are a part of the game. They're going to be there. It doesn't mean just because you lose, you're going to not be profitable, or because you lose, you're not going to have a successful week or month, right? Imagine letting that one loss ruin the rest of the month or dictate the rest of the week or month. I just can't do it anymore, right? So I'm encouraging you guys to not do that. All of you that didn't, right, just stuck to the plan, look at your P&L now, right? You're like, what happened on Monday, Nick? Yeah? Sweet. So just keep that in mind.
Bro.
You could always get a loss back. You're always going to lose in trading. You're never going to get to a point where you never take losses. Just understand that. But if you handle them properly and you stop right there and you don't dig your hole deeper, then the very next day or the day after, you can come right out of it.
Yep.
Cool?
Yes, sir.
Powerful,
And never judge your day based on your P&L, but based on your performance, right? Only judge your day, not based on whether you're green or red in the P&L, but based on how well you were disciplined to your plan, right? Because if you were disciplined to your plan, it's a W day, even if you are red. Because guess what? That plan is going to get you more green than red. So as long as you stick to that, you got the edge on the market to beat it over and over again.
Facts. And we'll end it with that, my friends. What a week it's been. W, congratulations to everyone that got paid out this week, that passed accounts, that moving on, doing things that you never really did before. Congratulations. And if it's just the fact that you're understanding better, you're learning more, you're on the same page with price action this week, then that's a huge W. And those are the W's that lead into the payouts, that lead into the breakthroughs, okay? So just keep learning, keep growing, keep performing well, and focus on that performance, and you'll bring in the profits. You'll bring in the profits.
Yo, boys, I'm off to the water park now, fam.
Okay,
Hey,
G.
let's
Enjoy.
go.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Yep. Should we leave a game plan for any fellow members here?
Yeah, I'd say let me leave you guys with a game plan here. So 4-hour candle's going to close, probably going to close with no wick, and that's just going to push you off into the weekend, all right? Have a great one. No, I'm just kidding. If that does happen, then just go enjoy the weekend, right? If this candle closes with no wick, if it does pull back and leave a wick, then yeah, what I would say is you got to wait for a retest now. So you need a new 4-hour top wick on this next candle, ideally back into like this observation zone right there. So if you get if you're watching the 15-minute time frame and studying price action there, then you really need a bit of a move up, a resistance. That'll give you the brand new 4-hour top wick, and then you wait for a nice resistance to form, and now it's go time. Yeah, and hopefully, I really hope this happens, and we can come back Monday with a massive pullback on the 4-hour time frame. So hopefully that does happen, but I'm done for the week. Yeah, I'm just hoping you guys are good to go. Cool.
Stay out of trouble, man. It's Friday.
Stay out of trouble, Rafi said, all right?
Stay out of trouble.
Oh, we're back below 4,000. Yippee! Come on, keep going, Goldie.
Let's get it.
All right, y'all. I think we're good. Yeah, blessings.
Amazing.
Johnny Gems, Rafi, thank you guys for being here and pouring into the community as always, man. I'll see you guys next week.
Thank you for having me, brother.
Yeah, I think our bags are full and it's time to go. So, chat,
Keep
love
us
you
in mind.
guys.
Have a
It's
good
always
night, Ralphie.
yeah. Happy Friday. Enjoy the water park.
Peace, chat.
Always a
Thank you.
pleasure
God
being
bless
here
y'all.
with you guys and hanging out. It's always a little upsetting to leave on Friday, but enjoy the weekend and we'll regroup on Monday. All right. Clubhouse, I'll see you guys in the webinar tomorrow. If you're not in the Clubhouse yet, go to timedeattrading.com. Join us in there. Going to be a great webinar tomorrow. So I'll see y'all there. Everyone else, see you guys back on Monday. I'll be praying and blessings to you and your family. Enjoy the weekend. Peace and love, my friends. I'm out. Later, gang. Love y'all. Peace.
Get it.
A2000 EST. OCOEE. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Hey. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I want my dog. Ay, birds of a feather, we gon' fly together. Ay, we gon' rock forever like it's heavy metal. I ain't Christopher Columbus, I will never settle. I ain't Lewis, I ain't Clark, I will never settle. God told me I'm Olympic, for real. Ay, seek the kingdom while you simping, for real. Why you talking, you should listen, for real. All this jaywalking got me limping, for real. Hey, jaywalking, hey, Jesus walking, hey, Jesus talking. Yo, big faith, yeah, I need a whole lot of that way, where I'm about to go like amigo. Can't see the vision, then you can't be me amigos. I call up my girl and then we pull up to the Rego. That's the only time we pay to see you acting way different. Way different, same book, but the pay's different. The pay's different. Is it cliche to say I'm lane switching? Well, I'm lane switching. Hold on, let me put my turning signal on, so they see me coming. They still can't see me coming. Only two things that I need is peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from up. They like, how he, who he, what is this? Hey, my studio is wherever I sit. Hey, I plug in the microphone and there you hear that click. Click, 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 click. It's a hit. Hey, way it hit them like, whoa, man. Hey, make them do the uh-oh, man. Hey, how you just came up with whoa, man. Flow electric, this is not a slow dance. Not a slow dance. We come together and we pray and hold hands. He give grace, so wherever grace lands. He paid the price, ain't have no escape plan. Yeah, no plan. Yeah, no plan. Actually, his plan was the plan, so he planned it. Ayy, set the bar high, he the code, so I scanned it. Ayy, we saving souls on the campus. Ayy, but this ain't no religion, we ain't following your antics. Ayy, thank you, Lord, I sit like a praying mantis. Enemy just tryna see me sink Titanic. Never out, but I'm outlanded. Even when I'm out, soon as I land. Back to the beach, back to the sand. It's back to the... Only two things that I need is peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above.
All I do is walk, make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two.
When I'm sliding on the beat, they like, who is that? Coin flipper, way that I be turning heads. Side stage, stomach turning, I'm a nervous wreck. Till I heard the fans and the kick, pull the curtain back. Big wig, I don't need a hairpiece. Big dog, no leash, they know I'm a rare breed. Big shoes, can't feel them, this a rare feat. Big price, no sale, but I'm still carefree. Yeah, sweet 16s for the diabetics. Any era, I don't care, I'm the guy to get it. If it's 1842, then I'm a violinist. Still the illest, go ahead, check the hieroglyphics. Yeah, said it's impossible, huh? It's impossible, huh? Oh man, You know if anyone can, I can.
Make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was young, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two. Big hitter, baby, I'm in the 4th spot. Been in this position, ain't a shortstop. Every song gold, my catalog up at Fort Knox. Thinking they can get in on this, baby, of course
They
not.
don't even know what it takes, it's a lethal dose. Make it look easy, think they got it, they ain't even close. Play Nintendo in Japan, baby, we remote. Paling in comparison, they looking like they seen a ghost. Yeah, connect. Went exactly how we plotted, there was not a twist. Saw exactly what we wanted and we got it ish. That's why we scratching off everything that's on the list. This is not a bit. Said it's impossible, huh? Oh man, you know if anyone can, I can.
Make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was young, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two.
Taking no. We ain't taking no. We ain't taking no L's. No. Saints making ourselves. Go. The battle's been won. He said that it's done. So we ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's. Hey, we seeing W's all in the chat. It's like a home run straight off of the bat. Lion, the Judah, the cat out the bag. I can't delude it. I'm bringing the facts like I was lost, but now I'm found. Trapped in darkness, sticking around. Broken chains all falling to the ground. We ain't taking no L's. No. Saints making ourselves. Go. The battle's been won. He said that it's done. So we ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's. Hey, we ain't taking no L's. Victory's already won 3 days in the ground in the kingdom. The gun wild just wait around when he told you to run. Run the race at the pace that you're supposed to. Break through, and it's nothing that he won't do. Broken chains all fall into the ground. We ain't taking no L's. No. Saints breaking out of cells. Go. The battle's been won. He said that it's done. So we ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's. Hey, we ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's. No L's. We ain't taking no L's. Yeah, straight A student, but I'm friends with the cool kids. Following the rules and the rubric. Freestyle on the bus and it's too lit. Everybody like, hold down, who's this? Raising the stakes like Bruce Chris. Clockwork, hot shine like Kubrick. Yeah, I heard what you got with the music. Think that it's hot, but it's not like mucus. Pick a side, never switch, get a backbone. Girl, they only wanna hit me on the bat phone. Hey, turn the rap flow to a cash flow. Cash cow, got a game in the lasso. 5 figures this week, no show yet. Yeah, I do it all from my home setup. Whoa, turn a TikTok to a Rolex. And I got more views than a Coachella. Make money off streams cause I own it. Can't exploit me cause I know better. Work smarter, not harder, I know this. But I still do both, I'm a go-getter. Scroll back on the gram, you can see just how I did it. Ay, listen overnight, I've been at it for a minute. Ay, world gave me lemons and I turned it into lemonade. Got a juice and I made a brand off of it like a Minute Maid. Yeah, straight A student, but I'm friends with the cool kids. Following the rules and the rubric. Freestyle on the bus and it's too lit. Everybody like, hold down, who's this? Ship don't sink, no loose lips. What's a rowboat to a cruise ship? What's a penny stock to a blue chip? What's an NPC to a blue tick? Whole life felt protagonist, like Bilbo Baggins is. Name got weight, no dragon is. Too big for the scale like dragon skin. Now I'm just headed to the top, go kill it. Said he gonna pop, no kidding. I can never stop, no chilling. Way too attached, yeah, I caught those feelings. Shot through the roof, I ain't got no ceiling. Boom, hit him with a hook, reel him in like a fishing line. Hit the ground running and I'm blowing through the finish line. Everybody in the crowd bounce when I finish lines. Make them all dance like the Finnish prime minister. Face so innocent, flow so sinister. Pay those dividends, hold no prisoners. Try to put it all in the verse, phone D&D, so please no visitors. Yeah, straight A student, but I'm friends with the cool kids. Following the rules and the rubric. Freestyle on the bus and it's too lit. Everybody like, hold down, who's this? Raising the stakes like Bruce Chris. Clockwork, hot shine like Kubrick. Yeah, I heard what you got with the music. Think that it's hot, but it's not like mucus.
Remix. We back at it. Let's go. 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 Big O, big eye, big O, big eye, big O, big eye, big O, big eye. Come on, I made rivers, I made lakes. Yeah. garden, man. You new to the game like Shawshank. Gotta let go like love, forgive me. You know we in the house. We gotta go out like Timmy. It's like this on me, skin me. Devil, you can put up in the hood if you want to separate who kill Kenny. Father, son, Holy Ghost, you won't smoke with any. With any. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. They go, they got, they go, they got, they go, they got, they go, let's go, let's go.
I need bass, attention on me, call me bae. Money bass, it's on my soul, you buy me bae. Greed and sway, lowly humble, which one lasts? The demon stepping, blew them thing back like Christmas pace. Let go, let grace, let go, live life. Can't help myself, since you took them stripes, you took my strength. How I can't forget them folks, but try to leave my way. I mean it, Memphis Rocky, hear your father, turn your cheek, don't fight. I'm rapping my tail off, I'm shipping the mail off. I'm getting my prayers off, taking my hands off. I wake in the morning and get out the box like Kellogg's. So much from day to day, feel like a feather, we gave it to God to take care of. Hey, few, I let go, let God, let me go catch my red eye.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. They go, they got, they go, they got, they go, they got, they go, they got. I am KB, that there 1K, tell them twin identical. Pride on minimal life behind these bars, my album criminal. I can't do subliminals, what you think is not this critical. Watch out, it'll go. Ice gon' trump your Benedict.